Om Shuklam Varadharam Vishnum Shashivarnan Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham karishyami siddhir me sada yenakshara samamnayam adhigamya maheshwarat kritsnam vyakaranam proktam tasmai paninaye namaha Vakyakaram Vararuchim Bhashyakaram Patanjalim Paninim Sutrakarancha Pranatosmi Munitrayam Vagarthaviva Sampriktau Vagarthav Pratipattaye Jagatah Pitarau Vande Parvati Parameshwarau Om Shanti 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 Om. Nice to see you. So we'll start with our. So today we'll continue with Avyaya from Sarvanāma. So we'll just look at this Avyaya and move on, keep moving in this topic. And so that will be our goal for today, just to keep on learning these Avyayas derived from Sarvanāma. We do that, we'll chant our Maheshwara Sutra. Om A-I Unna Rilik E-ong I-ouch Haya-varat Larna Nyama-gana-nama Jabhanya Ghadadash Jabagadash Kapha-cha-tha-tha-cha-ta-tav Kapai Shashasar Hal Iti Maheshwarani Sutrani Om Su Au Jas Am Ot Shas Ta Bhyam Bhis Nge Bhyam Bhyas Ngasi Bhyam Bhyas Ngas Os Am Ni Os Sup. And then remember we used to chant the Ting Pratyas also. We haven't done that in a long time. So we'll do this. You can repeat after me. Om Tip Tas Ji Sip Tas Tha Mip Vas Mas. Then Atmanepada Ta Atham Jha Thas Atham Dhvam It Vahi Mahing. Yeah, we've forgotten Ting Pratyas. We've forgotten Tingantam. So I wanted to reincorporate this into our beginning, so we can remember these, and we'll keep progressing this. Okay. So let's go to our Avyaya topic. So just as a quick reminder, we looked at, in our last class, we looked at these 4 Avyaya. Evam, in this manner, thus. Api, even or also. Eva. Eva is as though, or like Devadattaha Mudaha Eva Vadati. Devadatta talks as though he is confused. Chet is if. Papam karoti chet, narakam gamishyati. If you do papa, you will go to naraka. Funny sentence. Okay. We've been seeing these avyaya derived from sarvanāma. This is page 157 in the book. We saw tas, which is in the sense of fifth case ending. And then we saw tra in our last class, in the sense of seventh case ending. Okay. So when I add tra, I get this seventh case ending, which is usually in the sense of adhikaranam, right? In the sense of adhikaranam. So yasmin, in which. If I say in which, it also can same thing as where. Okay. There. Or sorry, tad plus tra is tatra. So in there or there. If I want to say in here, etad pastra atra, here. Yatra dhumaha tatta tatra vanhi. So yet when I say twice, it's wherever. So wherever there is smoke, tatra tatra, there is fire. Idam pastra iha. Iha means here, right? Idam plus tra means here. Idam also means this, but this in this place, right? Meaning here. Kim plus tra, kutra, or qua, meaning where. Qua, kva. So same as kasmin. Okay, so let's look at, let's keep moving on with this, and then we'll do some sentences which will make these more clear. Oh. So this next one is da. Okay, so you can say da, da, da. Okay, so da is in the sense of seventh case also. Okay, but the difference between tra and da is just, it's limited to the sense of time. Right, when we say seventh case, it can be in the sense of desha, in the sense of place, or kala, in the sense of time. So in this time, or right, or in this place. So tra is more for the sense of place, and da is more in the sense of time. So yad plus da, yada. Yad means which. So which time? So it's the same as yasmin kale. Tad plus da is that time. Same as tasmin kale. Tasmin kale, right? In that time. So tada is that time. Sarvada. Sarva plus da, sarvada. Meaning, so sarva means all, da means time, right? So all the time. Or we can say sada. So sarvada is simplified into sada. Both mean the same thing. Okay. And this is also all the time, always. Sarvasmin kale. Sarvasmin, in all of the kala, in all of the times. Right. So another way of saying this is always. Okay, so let's see some examples of that. Da. Okay. Starting from number 10. Yada devadattaha mitrani pashyati tada saha tushyati. Okay. So if I want yada, here, let me do this. Oh, 1 second. Okay. So the word is yada de. Okay. Yada devadattaha mitrani pashyati. So let's look at this first part, right? Yada, yad, when we use it, it's in the set, we use it in a relative clause, right? Yad and dad. So whenever we see yad, we always expect a dad. Similarly, we see yada, we always kind of expect a tada, whether it's there or it's implied. So yada is which time, right? Which time? So in which time Devadatta pashyati? Pashyati, right? Drish dhatu, 1p, to see. Lat lakaraha, kartari prayoga, pratama purushaha, ekavachana. Right? So he, she, it sees. Who sees? We look for the first case. Devadattaha pashyati. Devadatta akaranta pullinga, prathama vibhakti, ekavachanam, kartari prathama, to pashyati. Right? Devadatta sees. Devadatta sees what? Mitrani. Mitrani is akaranta napumsakalinga, mitra shabda, dvitiya vibhakti, bahuvachanam. So, phalam phale phalani. Mitram mitre mitrani. Mitram mitre mitrani. Yeah? Okay. So, mitrani is 2, 3. So we know 1, 1, 2, 3, third one. So Devadatta sees his friends. Yada. So when Devadatta sees his friends, or in which time, right? Right? Which time or when or which time Devadatta sees, in which time Devadatta sees his friends, tada, at that time, saha tushyati. Tushyati. So tushyati, tushdatu, 1p, sorry, it's 4p, 4p, to be pleased. 4p, it's to be pleased. Lat lakaraha, kartari prayoga, prathama purusha, ekavachanam. It's not karmani prayoga because we don't see the atmane pada, right? Yeah. So, kaha tushyati, who is pleased? Who is saha tushyati? So he. So tad shabda, right? This is a sarvanāma, prathama vibhakti, ekavachanam, kartari prathama, to tushyati. So he is pleased. When or in which time, at which time Devadatta sees his friends, at that time he is pleased. Right? When Devadatta sees his friends, then he is pleased. So this gives us like this when-then quality. But it's in terms of time, right? At which time, when, then. Yeah? Feel good? This one's okay? Okay. Yeah, thumbs up. Okay, then Do we have any yada? Do we have any more of these examples here? No, there's no more. Okay. We'll come back and do some of these. I know we haven't seen all of these yet as well, so we'll get some practice. Let's look at this last one, this one here, ta. Ta. Okay, so da was seventh case in sense of time. Ta, right? T-H-A, ta. Okay, so say it a few times, ta. So we have da, da, ta, ta. It sounds like a Bharatanatyam class, right? Ta, okay, ta is showing a manner. Showing a manner. So you'll see what I mean. But yad plus ta, yatha, just as, or in which manner. Same as yena prakarena. Yena prakarena means by which manner. Or just as, or by which manner. Tad plus ta is tatha, in that manner. Tena prakarena, in that manner. So the example here, yatha iha tatha amudra. Yatha, just as, or just like it is iha here. Tatha, in that manner, in the same manner, amudra, it is like there. Amudra is there. Okay. Yatha iha, just like it's here. Tatha amudra, in the same manner, in that manner, it is there. Okay. Kim plus ta is a bit different. It doesn't become kata, it's katham. Katham. In which manner? But it's a question mark, right? It's a question. In which manner? Katham. So notice how these all look the same, but this one is a question word, kim, right? So in which manner, question mark, or how, question mark? Kena prakarena. So your voice changes in this one. The other ones, it's a not a question. So let's see some examples. Yatha devadattah vadati tatha tasya putraha vadati. Okay. So first we find our yatha and tatha, right? Just like we find yad and tad. A relative clause and then our main clause. Okay, let's start with yatha. So yatha, remember, just as devadattah vadati. Okay, so vadati. Vad dhatu. Okay, so you have to give the information for the dhatu, right? Vad dhatu, 1p, to speak. Now we have to give the ting pratyaya, right? Lat lakaraha, kartri prayoga, pratama purushaha, ekavacham. So that's the style. So vadati, speaks. Who speaks? Devadattah speaks. Just as Devadatta speaks, tatha, in that same manner, right? In that manner, tasya putraha vadati. Vadati speaks. So we saw vadati already. Putraha. So putra. Akaranta. Punlinga. Putra shabda. Prathama vibhakti. Ekavachanam. Kartari prathama. To vadati. So you try to say it with me. I know I'm going a little fast, but if you can get the style of breaking the sentence, then it'll be much easier, right? So putraha vadati. So son speaks. Whose son? Kasya putra? Tasya putra, right? So tad shabda, it's a sarvanāma. Takaranta, it's a sarvanāma. Shashti vibhakti ekavachanam. To putra. Okay. So just as Devadatta speaks, in that same manner, son of that person speaks. The son of that person speaks. Son of Devadatta speaks. Just as Devadatta speaks, his son speaks. We can say it like that too. His son. Okay. One question. Let me unmute you. Yeah, please.
These are all seventh case. Yatha, tatha, yatra, kutra, yada, right?
Yeah, so when we see,
We are not calling it seventh case. We're not calling it saptami.
Yeah, so when we say tra and da, they're both very distinctly in the seventh case, right? When we have tha, it's not.
Could it be Vishaya Saptami?
But it's like in its own style. It gives its own meaning of like in this manner. So it's not as clean as saying Vishaya Saptami. It just has its own phrasing in its way. Yeah. So that's why we don't limit it to Vishaya Saptami, because that can create some problem. Vishaya Saptami can have different translations.
And when you are...
Oh, I lost you there. Yeah. Yes.
Sorry. When we are saying yada, yatra, we are not calling it seventh case also. We're calling it avyaya, right?
Yeah, it is avyaya. When we add these pratyaya, the word technically becomes avyaya. So it doesn't decline. So yatra, yatra, yatrani or something like that. It doesn't happen. It's just yatra. But it gives a seventh case meaning. So it's a bit funny in that way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Harprasad?
Yeah. Yes, Mahodaya. So, for example, yatra yatra dhumaha, tatra tatra vahni. Here, there is no verb, so we have to just supply one. Asti.
Yep. Asti or bhavati.
Okay. Yes. And also there is, we consider avyaya as a sort of a noun, so it supplies the noun.
Sorry, so where?
This avyaya supplies the noun. See, we have to have a noun and both subantam and tinantam to make a sentence. So we can assume bhavati, and for the noun, we can assume that avyayas are giving the meaning of a noun.
Yeah. Well, in this sentence, we also do have this.
Yeah, correct. But there was there's another sentence underneath.
Yeah, this one. Yataha varshati tataha tishtami. That one is also there. That you don't, there's no other noun, but it's implying a noun. Yeah. Implying
a noun because the avyayas are considered as a sort of a noun.
Yeah, that's correct. So you have, yeah.
Okay. Dhanyavada. Thanks.
Okay, so let's see one more sentence here. We have, oh, we already saw this one. Yatha iha tata amutra. We already saw this one, right? Yatha, just as, iha. Where did we see the word iha? Do I have it here on this side? Yeah. Idam plus tra is iha. So here, idam plus tra is iha. So there's two avyayas in this sentence. Three actually, right? So yatha, iha, tatha. Amutra, I don't, amutra might also be avyaya. I'll have to double check that. It's a very peculiar word, amutra. So we'll have to check that out. But yatha, just as, iha here, just as it's here, tatha, in the same manner, amutra, it is there. Okay. So. Okay, I don't think we saw all these 6 through 9 as well. Should we see more sentences, or would you like to keep going? Yeah, amutra is avyaya. That's right. Okay, that comes in tattva-bodha, that word amutra. So let me know in the chat. Would you like more questions or go to the next one? Okay, no preference. Okay, next one. So the next one will give us more things, more sentences to do anyways. Okay. Okay. This one is a bit funny. This is what we call chit chana. Chit and chana. Okay, chit chana. Okay, this is, not your protein chana, your dal, right? It's not that chana, not chana masala. This is not chit as in consciousness, right? Okay, they look the same, they're different. Chit here is different and chana here is different. Yeah, we'll come back to number 15 in a moment, okay? So now we add only kim plus chit or chana. Okay, kim plus chit or chana. We don't get any of the other pronouns plus chit or chana, only kim. Okay. But we can have any declined form of kim plus chit or chana. So meaning that, so chit and chana are indeclinable particles. So it makes the word indeclinable. And it's used with declined forms of kim in all genders, in all cases, in all numbers. Okay, so kim can be in any gender, in any case, in any number, and we add that to chit or chana. So any derived word of kim, and what does it mean? It conveys an indefinite sense. Okay, what does that mean? Let's say I say the word kaha, right? Kaha, this word kaha. It means who, right? Who, like I'm referring to one particular person. Like which person. But when I add this sense of chit or chana, it's more vague. Someone. So it's not just which one, it's someone. It's not referring to one particular person, but somebody. Okay, so let's look at some examples. They'll give us some more clarity. Kaschit kanchana. Right? So when I have kaha plus chit, I get this visarga sandhi takes place, and visarga becomes shakara. So it becomes kaschit. Kaschit, and I get kashchana. Kaschit, kashchana. So kaschit gacchati. So now when I make that word kaschit, it refers to somebody. There's no more a, usually Kim has a questioning type of quality. We lose that questioning type of quality. Okay. It's almost like tat, but in a broader tat. Okay, what I mean by tat, we say that person goes, right? Saha gacchati. But this is more like somebody goes. We don't know which person, just somebody. Kanchit. So this is Kim. Now notice Kim is still in first case, but it's napumsakalinga, right? Kim is napumsakalinga, prathama vibhakti ekavachanam, plus chit becomes kinchit. Again, another sandhi rule takes place. This makara becomes this nasalized kin, and then chit, kinchit, and then kinchana. Kinchit or kinchana dhanam asti. Dhanam asti, right? Dhanam is wealth or money. There is money. But kinchit must dhanam. There is some money. We don't know how much, there is some money. See, it conveys, it has an indefinite quality. So indefinite, not definite. There is some money. Okay, now I have Kim in masculine, first case plural, right? Which is ke. Kaha ko ke. So ke plus chit is ke chit. Ke plus chana is ke chana. Ke chana or ke chit janaha vadanti. Janaha vadanti. Janaha, people, vadanti, say, right? Kechit janaha vadanti. Some people say. Kechana janaha vadanti. Some people say. I don't know why I said it in a questioning type way. It's just a statement. Yeah. Kechana janaha vadanti. Some people say. Okay. Now notice we're using, it's either or. You don't say both of them. Okay. It's either one of these you would choose, right? So it would be kaschit or it would be kaschana. You can choose, but there's no difference between the two if you had chit or chana. Okay, no difference. Let's see one example so we get this quality. Kaschit dukkham anubhavati. Okay, anubhavati. So this is anu upasarga bhudatu. Means to experience. Okay, anubhu means to experience. This is latlakara kartri prayoga prathama purusha ekavachanam. So, something experiences. Now we look for a first case. Now, dukkham can be first case. It can be second case as well. Does dukkham experience? No, dukkham doesn't experience anything. Dukkham cannot experience. So that's probably second case. Kaschit, that can probably be our first case, right? And this is it's not a first case, right? It's an avyaya. So we add avyaya, but it has that sense of first case. What I mean by what we say, kaschit. This is avyaya word. It means someone. Someone. Someone experiences dukkham. Someone experiences dukkham. Now notice how here's a funny way, because we see that kaschit was kaha chit. So it had that first case quality to it. Kaha, first case, masculine, plus chit. So it's like, it almost has a case, but it eventually it loses it when you add the chit. Yeah, so it's a bit funny. Okay. We'll continue with this and we'll finish this avyaya section in our next class, and we'll go on to the next topic. Most likely we'll start seeing compound words, samasa. Start looking at samasa. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Just one note is that when we add kaschit, it doesn't have a gender anymore either. So we can't say masculine someone. When you have avyaya, all the case, the number, the gender goes. Yeah.